What an honor to be able to join you tonight. And for those of you coming from outside of the continent, our friends from Iceland, please welcome. I gather this is your first time, and I always keep on saying that there is belief that once you step your feet in this country for the first time, you of necessity have to keep on returning. So this becomes your second home. Indeed, this is what it is when it comes to the international president, Dr. Tam. We want to congratulate you for having become the international president of Lions. May I also acknowledge the wonderful work of District 411. Now it is it's a multiple district. And allow me to recognize the wonderful work of Lion Mutaza Dugarwala and the team. I want to agree with you that Dr. Tam should not just come to Kenya. I want him to feel that he's invited to the East African region, Kenya and Tanzania, in the first place Tanzania, and of course Uganda. And I noticed that this district includes Ethiopia and the Seychelles. I think that this district should also include Rwanda and Burundi, because that is what we are. And you should feel that you're also welcome. I do not know how the geography by the Lions is done, but I want to give you that East African geography as well. Indeed, we keep on hoping that Ethiopia and Seychelles, together with the Comoros, might one of these days consider joining the East African community. May I also take this opportunity to most heartily welcome to Kenya Prince Hussein Aga Khan, who really, I'm told, has planted very many trees today. And because of it, he says he doesn't even want to make a further speech, because he had one earlier on at the city stadium. On behalf of all of us in this country, I want to extend a very warm welcome and greetings and special commendation to the Aga Khan Development Network, my very good friend Aziz Balo, for the wonderful work he's actually doing in this country. I have some little history with AKDN. I was telling Prince Hussein that when I was Minister for Education, I had the privilege of traveling to the northern territories of Pakistan. I ended up in a kingdom, a whole kingdom, believe it or not, called Hunza Kingdom. And I think it's the most magnificent place anyone can aim really to visit. But it took us 2 hours by helicopter, thanks to the AKDN. And we ended up there. We found a Serena hotel in the middle of those places. And it was wonderful. And then it was when we were trying to look at the possibility of getting the Aga Khan University to come to Kenya. How this has prospered. I'm sure all of you do know that the Aga Khan Hospital is today the teaching hospital of the Aga Khan University. It is a result of that wonderful visit I had to the Northern Territory. So I have a little history with the AKDN. The work, therefore, of the Lions Club in Kenya speaks for itself. The place where we are tonight is a testimony of the caring aspect of the Lions Club in Kenya. And we want to thank you. So many Kenyans have benefited out of the generosity of the Lions, and I think we need to clap for you. The commemoration of the Partnership for Development now in place between the Lions and the AKDN commits the two organizations to plant an impressive 1.5 million trees in Kenya by June next year. The initiative follows the footsteps of this great icon, whose demise should embolden each one of us to continue with our good work and plant as many trees as we possibly can. In recognition of the need for the initiative to rehabilitate the environment, I need to underline the following facts. That one, Kenya has one of the greatest rates of deforestation in Africa. This initiative, therefore, is welcome as trees will offer significant income and livelihood options for majority of Kenyans, especially in our rural areas. The second point I want to point out to you is the importance of trees and rehabilitation of the environment, that really, if we are serious about this, we can never overemphasize, particularly in the wake of the devastating effect of climate change and global warming as we know it. And thirdly, I want to say that in Kenya, as indeed the world over, trees are being depleted with a burden, yet it is human society which will pay the price for this unfortunate destruction. Planting trees will therefore enrich the soil and conserve water, as well as provide Kenyans with income, with food, and even with medicines. Ladies and gentlemen, may I appreciate the work of both the Lions and Aga Khan Development Network around the world, and I note that the service rendered by both organizations in environment, in healthcare, and disaster management programs, as we've just heard from Dr. Tam, from earthquakes in China to things that are of serious devastation in the US, the Lions were there. So this is truly remarkable, and you're making all the difference in people's lives. The government does recognize the importance of both AKDN and Lions and the tremendous contribution to the overall development in our country. Your long-term commitment and contribution to this country, I can assure you, is greatly valued and appreciated. The government is keen on setting up reforestation programs through the newly formed Kenya Forest Service. I'm sure you've heard of that. And in this regard, my personal request is that thorough research geared towards ensuring that the right tree species are planted in the ecosystems and climatic zones best suited for them be carried out. The intimated mapping of tree species for Kenya's diverse climatic zones is an area the AKDN and Lions clubs could assist in putting together. Once again, may I thank Lions and AKDN for the invitation to be able to join with you this evening. May God truly bless and prosper the work of Lions and AKDN. Thank you so much.
Give me a scarf for Bodhi and a tie for Kalonzo.
That they've been giving a lot of support to the Lions in Kenya and other areas. I just want to say thank you to you, and thank you for your friendship, and thank you for your support. So on behalf of the Lions of the World, I would like to present my presidential souvenir to you. And also, I would like to present a small tie and also a scarf to you. Thank you.